Hey, so guys, it's going to be a bit of a confusing mess how I cobble all this together.
The moment the solar output is ready for your review.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Solar output is ready for your review.
Ah, yes, I see. The physical shape is a deception. That would mean it can be realigned.
So we already beat this mission. We beat the we beat this mission under more strenuous circumstances, so I don't want to redo it. But I'm just going to quick show you some dialogue that we didn't get to see before, and then we'll jump ahead to the tower defense mission.
So this is the home world of the Nerazim, a planet.
Hold on, I'm not explaining all this at all. So last time, as I'm trying to think how I'm going to put this together, we played through. We got to our first branching decision point. We went to Shakuras. We beat the first mission where you defeat weird giant monsters that appear and try to blow up your cannon, and you're trying to allow for the, your evacuation of the planet or whatever. Then I got stuck on the mission where you're supposed to hold against the Zerg for a long time with towers and stuff. And what's kind of happened then is I jumped back.
Phoenix, the core is emitting an unusual number of flares. Can you recalibrate the gravity well's vector field?
No.
Right, of course. I'll handle it.
But so Phoenix is kind of a jerk to him because he's not a member of the Warrior caste, which is a thing with the Protoss that Arcanus is trying to get past, having people from different castes treated with different levels of respect. Anyway, so we went back, we did Core Hall, I did the Purifier mission. I thought there was going to be more I could do before I had to go back to Shakuras, but now we've been funneled back to Shakuras. So what I'm going to do is off-screen play through that first mission that you've already seen. But I wanted to show you, this is dialogue that we couldn't have had before because we didn't have Phoenix in our party. First of all, we'll talk to you, and you say...
It is fortunate that some Dark Templar remained here to defend Shakuras.
Okay, and now we get this.
So this is the home world of the Nerazim, a planet shrouded in darkness. Fitting.
Beautiful, is it not?
Indeed. I
Indeed.
never imagined that the firstborn would ever step foot upon it.
Can't tell, you see.
As Ire fell to the Zerg, we fled to this world as refugees. The Dark Templar accepted us as equals.
Even though they should have lauded us as their
But we
gods.
first stood against the Swarm as one.
I wish I could have stood by you and shared in such glory.
No, you were busy hanging out on... You were busy hanging out on Ire with Raynor, but I guess that... We no longer believe that happened. What about you? You say the same thing as before?
All this time, this wretched little world.
Much has...
First you can...
The Dark Templar...
There was a time when the Protoss were... Only one path was ever found to end the madness. They denied their...
For one so sworn...
Okay, yeah, this is the same as before. Alright, so I'll be back with the tower defense mission. Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void on the Mysterious JG. I put this off as long as I could, but we're back to do the Shakuras mission where you get attacked by a billion Zerg. And to my delight, I just heard right before I started recording Kara say, "Hierarch, I've just activated another subsystem. Come check it out." So let's go check it out, because I think this means we've got another tier of abilities.
It is fortunate that some Dark Templar remained here to defend Shakuras. Ah, yes, I see. The physical shape is a deception. That would mean it can be realigned.
Let's see what our new Solar Knife powers are. Yeah, we now have the third tiers of abilities. So we have Orbital Simulator. Spear of Adun automatically harvest Vespene gas from simulators without requiring probes. Warp harmonization. Stargates and robotic facilities can transform to utilize warp technology. Warp in cooldowns are 20% faster than original build times. Nexus Overcharge. I did hear about this being useful. I was trying to do some reading on hints, and they did say, hey, Nexus Overcharge is actually pretty good for this one. Allows Nexus to automatically attack nearby enemy units for 20 damage passive ability. It's not, doesn't sound that cool, but what it does is it means, unfortunately, we don't quite have 100 Solar Grenades, so I can't get Warp and Reinforcements and Solar Lance. But what this does is it means your Nexus acts as an additional cannon, but apparently it also is a detector, which is handy. So, I don't know. It's a little bonus. It will make things a little bit easier. Construction time being down as low as it can be. The difference is going to be Solar Lance. By the way, off screen, I did that last mission, that first mission of Shakuras, where you're fighting these void, whatever they are, monsters. I did that using lots of warp gates and same approach we did with the mission to unlock the Purifier guys. Lots of zealots and backed up by the sentries. So I didn't make any more. I think I made like 1 or 2 more Dark Templar, but no, I didn't go Dark Templar heavily. I just warped in lots of fairly cheap units. All right, you gotta say Phoenix.
You have become a mighty warrior since last we fought together.
We saying I wasn't a mighty warrior before?
These Dark Templar revere you as if you were a Dune himself.
You fight like the warriors of old.
See what you've become.
Means you are worshipped and honored as
I
the
often
gods
think about
themselves.
Of how different these events would have been if you were still in command.
You probably screwed it
You are
up.
hierarch now. Your doubts do not honor you or him.
Stop being a puss.
Yet they persist. Tacidar's shadow looms large over my every action.
Whatever.
Move from it, old friend. For none of us can truly grow while still in the shadow of his mentor.
I, for example, have to move on from the shadow of actual Phoenix. You got anything new to say?
The Conclave would never have approved using the Spear of Adun, the last refuge of our civilization, to assist the Dark Ones.
Well, piss off.
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Avengers
For ire.
can be recalled. That might be. Yeah, I think I'll stick with Dark Templar then. Okay. Head for the bridge.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun.
Cool beans.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
You're
It is
cool.
ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
Yeah, whatever.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council.
Yeah, we
Day
used to
by
fight like
day,
cats and
I
dogs, lady.
saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
So, she and
I am Nerazine.
Floaty Lady
I hold great pride in my people.
are both all about their
Protoss.
old past,
That is
which
the greater of
we've seen it. I'm not interested in seeing it again.
This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed.
And I'm having paranoia about. Yes, we are recording. All
Much to plan, however.
right.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction?
Sorry.
Loaded. Forcing
I was having paranoia about whether or not we were recording, and as a result, messed up the recording a little bit. I know, I was just checking to make sure that my recording thing was going, and then it shouldn't messing with me, and I think everything came out okay as far as the recording. It's going to feel really good to get this mission behind me. I'm really hoping it goes fairly smoothly. It's still not going to be easy, though. I'm kind of dreading this a lot. We'll see.
The The sooner the Zenith Stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
I am intrigued.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith Stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
Okay. We'll bear that in mind.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors.
Alright.
You require more Vespine gas.
Crap. Okay, let's just hope our regular old army can hold then.
The darkness rises. Khartoum. I am the blade of the Narazim. In the twilight. I will comply.
And again, I'm too much idle time. Too much idle time. Okay. Start by throwing down a Nexus.
Upgrade complete.
Then I'm gonna need simulators. And at some point,
Battle is upon us.
Another brood of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
I may have, yeah, I may have left this place too poorly defended. But I guess it makes a difference that I've got these warriors. Okay.
You have not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Okay, this is probably not that great an idea, but
Artemis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
Ah, fuck. So I'm trying to... my actions per minute aren't high enough. I need to get okay, let's get you going.
The Zerg approached the temple from the southeastern accessway. It is done. The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well.
Okay.
Now, we wait for the Zerg.
I don't know that shield things are as important as just having lots of towers, actually.
You have not enough minerals.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
I'm hoping that that will hold. Okay, that actually did fairly well.
Base is under attack.
Okay. I think I'll throw down a save. I don't feel like I've done a terrible job here. I need to throw down defenses up here. This place always gets kind of... It's always kind of a surprise when they hit. And I've got almost I've got nothing at all down here. I'm just where I'm keeping my army. But honestly, at this point, I know I just got done saying I'm going to build defenses. I'm throwing down pylons right now. Figuring that as they... I do think that's a whole lot better. Okay.
Base is under attack.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Curious. There are silence.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly!
Not talking, trying to concentrate, sorry. Need to get you out of there. Need you to still put that up, just not get stuck.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
I like what you're saying. I'm not sure it's accurate, though. I mean, the minimal damage from each attack is fine, but I'm going to eventually need to actually have a lot more defense up than I think I do. Because this always feels like it's going great until suddenly you're just crushed. Oh, okay.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
It's gonna suck.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Okay, mopped up over there pretty effectively. I need to get I need to get a lot more on the south and a lot more on the southwest and southeast, I suppose I should say, and in the fullness of time. Back off, guys. Let the cannons do some of the work. Okay.
The Master's gaze falls on your shadowed world.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
Ah, didn't get him.
Our pylon is under attack.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Okay, that looks doing okay. This is not going to do that good. Let's concentrate on the ultras here. I guess one sweep across the Zergling's not the worst idea ever either.
I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once
Nope.
faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
Here come these jerks.
Base is under attack.
Okay. Again, I feel like I'm doing okay. It's when the, but this is where things start getting really bad. Let's see if you can build one there without getting trapped.
Base is under attack.
Okay, I guess I don't need one right this second. Maybe I should let this go. Yeah, we did manage to hold there. I don't see what's gathering up there. Let's hold off on this. Okay, now I'm being attacked on 4 sides at once. And honestly, I think I might want to start warping in more gateways as well. So at some point, I just want to spam the area in front of the temple with buildings. I think it is making a difference.
The moment approaches, warriors. The temple is realigning. It will be ready soon.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I did last time, and I think it's because of
Hierarch,
Just-
I've discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold
being
longer,
able
I should
to,
be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
suddenly I can't talk. It's down to just being a lot more effective with these attacks. Okay. Get rid of the Baneling. Get rid of the Baneling.
Our pylon is under attack.
This warrior awakens. This warrior awakens.
I'm
This warrior awakens. This warrior awakens.
probes are under attack. Which side are they? They're pretty much broken through over here. Okay.
Base is under attack.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Our pylon is under attack.
I don't know if those are going to stay in place, but
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
I need to try.
The temple thrums with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
Is this the side that's the most broken down right now? You gotta blast, because these things make creep, which just makes it freaking impossible to,
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack.
Okay, so now I got this available. You guys... Okay, I don't want you guys up there. Or all the way down there. Let's, see if we can get you back. Okay, that's probably the worst that I'm facing right now. But now I got super flyers up here. I got, yeah, everywhere is full of monsters. I don't know what's needs the most help, so maybe... Oh, here. This is terrible. Bubble. We're obviously doing a lot better here. Quick build times is another thing I didn't think about. We've got a large boost to our build times. I do have unspent resources, but it's kind of hard to... Okay, I almost certainly... There's something I could be throwing these at. Banelings, in particular. Feels weird to use this not on, Feels a little weird to be using this on something other than, hybrid, but... And bubble. Can you get out? No. Sorry. Sorry, friend. Well, this is one of the places that had been doing the best, and I haven't been paying it too much mind recently, and I guess that's what happens. But we're going to make 1.5 billion anyway. These poor towers don't even know which way to fire anymore.
It is done. The Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
I don't even know if these guys are getting spawned before they die. So at this point, you just hold out as long as you can, and we'll throw down a save in case it doesn't work this way. But I believe whenever the temple is destroyed, you automatically get the overload. You don't have to do it. So the longer you do it, the better your achievements are. But we're not lasting too much longer here. Not much point in replacing cannons now. Oh, wow. But I think if you get to 2.2 billion on hard or higher, you get a special achievement that I'm okay with not getting. It's like, you know, we've done our best here. Vespine, which makes me feel a little bit better about the unspent resources. We ran out of Vespine, so I was doing something. And Nexi are going down. I guess the temple. Oh no, the temple is destructible, but they don't bother to attack it until they get your other stuff first. Look at all the guardians. Jeez.
This warrior awakens.
No, we're not getting 2.2. Matter of fact, just to be safe, let's overload in case it doesn't work the way I thought it does.
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety.
Get the fuck out. I'm not kidding.
The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Holy shiznit.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Meanwhile, all sorts of overlords are observing there. Oh, well, this brings me back to the last time we did a defense mission on Shakuras with a billion guys attacking a temple. I don't know why we're blowing up the planet this time, when last time we were able to cleanse it of Zerg completely, but oh well. It is what it is. And what it is not particularly great writing. Be cool if that was just a Zergling. Like a single Zergling comes in, Artanis is like, oh shit! Yeah, Nidus worms are gross. I'm just throwing that out there.
It is said that those of our kind suffer,
Talk to talk.
separated from the glory of the God.
But you have a cool bat. Like, this is like a Marine Corps commercial here. Look at how badass you are. To be fighting a lava monster. So I think the difference was having the instead of the orbital bombardment with the 5 little attacks that do 50 each, having those big area of effect beams. Because what really happened was I didn't lose anywhere near as many towers early. I didn't have to replace towers as much, which means I was able to use the same amount of actions per minute that I have, which isn't that great, to build more towers. Because, you know, it takes as many clicks to rebuild broken towers as it does to build another layer of towers in the back. Also, warp gates plus Warp gates throwing down the occasional unit. Those guys that boost shields, I don't know how useful they were, but just having some guys around that I could drop wherever. I don't know. Let's just say that whole thing felt much simpler. I was really struggling with it yesterday, and maybe I'm just in a better headspace and just more in the mode for the game. But I was so dreading coming back to this after. You guys will see at least. I think what I'm going to do is air the first failure vid. I had a whole second failure video which I'm not going to put up. So you'll see one video of me trying this and not being able to get it done. Then you'll see us jumping back and doing core haul and then doing the purifiers, and finally success. Let us continue. But yeah, it feels really good to have that done. I'm gonna walk away from Starcraft and let's play something else with the rest of my afternoon. But it feels really good to have that done. I didn't want to put this game down and have like dread of not being able to get the 1.5 and the bonus Solarite. I didn't want to have like dread of needing to come back and face that. So
Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night.
wow, that's pretty
But the
sexy.
traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Yeah.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
After I kill you, and it kills her, and it's like this shocking twist to the story. Yeah.
Little.
Sounds like the walkabout or something.
Closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows.
And yell
If she
shame,
endures,
and she's naked.
She becomes a shadow hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you
What if it's a guy?
You stood alone as Dark Templar against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You
Yeah, but I
have
wasn't being
walked
struck by you guys.
You have walked the shadow path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Do I have to start making tiresome speeches like Zeratul? Because that's kind of his deal.
We lost the Kala, and now Shakuras. Yet we still live. And that is no small gift.
In fact, it's fabulous. What you got?
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Oh, come on. You're just setting up for a noble speech from Artanis now.
They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
Oh, because you guys are just dumping on Shakuras now.
So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar.
Yeah, does Judicator Zentheon talk like Colonel Campbell, though? I don't think so.
Instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Tainted.
Treason. Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
No, sorry, Tassadar. I mean,
History through the eyes of those who lived it.
Artanis, nits breed lice. You gotta get rid of them all.
Blind to all that is before you.
Perhaps this is why you're such
History's the only
stone cold bee.
understood Looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did.
Yeah,
Perhaps
get
I
over
should
yourself.
consider
You're just
the way you view it.
reading amateur history books. I don't know what her being an observer means, other than the fact that she's weird about history. Well, we didn't unlock any new awesome powers from this. So, okay. But we got a new Silvernight. Let's allocate that before we talk to these chumps. Alright. I could now do orbital. See, I don't know how much the Nexus overcharge. Well, I take that back. I do know how much it helped us. It saved our ass early in the mission because I was being really dumb and not building any defenses at all around some stuff that needed defenses. Like, they were attacking from the northwest. I was just letting them right through and letting the the Nexus Overcharge to take care of it. So this is handy. It just makes it... And then Warp Harmonics allows you to warp in... Well, all we've got right now is the Immortal, but Stargates... I don't know. The thing about Stargates is, eventually we'll get Stargates. There's some fighters that I don't care too much about until we get to the Void Ray, because Void Ray is a flying unit that can attack ground or air. Expensive, but I love making lots of Void Rays. But because they can fly, it's not really... It doesn't seem to me as important to drop them down via warp to, like, you know, your forward attack point. Like, they could just kind of fly from your main base to wherever they need to be, unless you're taking, like, circuitous routing around a bunch of anti-air defenses or something. So, I think I'd rather save the Solar Burnite. Chrono Surge... I usually like it a lot, but I haven't been getting that much out of it this time. Let's go ahead and do it anyway. We'll do Chrono Surge. You have to remember to use it, but it's great when you're getting your base started or getting your upgrades going. Nexus Overcharge is nice. Solar Lance I've become really dependent on. Let's chat with these fellows.
At least the Nerazim are safe now.
Safe
I
and
hope
dead.
we'll be able to rescue our brethren on Ire soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see. The physical...
And so Shakuras becomes one with the eternal twilight.
You're into that, aren't you,
I will
weirdo?
tell you, Shakuras.
I don't know what that means, but Antaro, dead guys. Antaro Raynor. Solar Core. Oh, I guess we got a cinematic now. Sometime later. 7 years later.
Hierarch.
Yeah, I kind of wasn't sure where we were going next.
Now. They're understanding that energy, essence, and information are all one.
Mm-hmm.
Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Then you
Speaking of mute, would you shut up?
Tool foresaw within this keystone.
I have. From what I understand, it will lead us to Ulnar.
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 Okay, yeah, I was a little ahead of him, but that's basically what
A
happened.
realm whispered of in our legends.
The whole world.
I'm tired of hearing about legends from Cylindris, or not Cylindris,
can project
Rohana, whatever the fuck. Matriarch Venezia.
Show me, Karax.
Show me your little Protoss. Show me your birds. The ones in the front of the bed.
It cannot be. I must be in error.
Yep, I think you are.
Altarian Rift.
That is impossible. Nothing can survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
Yes, and you must be executed for your crime.
Karax. It is said that the Zelnaga came from a place where no life should be.
Wilkes-Barre,
This aligns
Pennsylvania.
with Zeratul prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once.
Oh, cool. Sure thing, Bo. We'll do that.
Zeratul, many thought you mad. And yet, once more, you have seen truer than us all. The keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Zelnaga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend.
You mean the raggedy old cloak he used to wear?
And honor your legacy.
Wakey wakey, eggs and bakies, Zelnaga. It is I, Artemis. So we will get access in this to the Phoenix, an air superiority fighter that can use Graviton Beam, and this is a, as you might expect, this is a mission that kind of lines up around using them. We'll also get the High Templar, potent Psionic Master. Psionic Master can use feedback, and Psionic Storm can merge into an Archon. I'm not good at the units that have to be heavily micromanaged. and that is the High Templar to a T. I think in this game they do have a regular old attack. Like in the original Starcraft, they don't even attack anything other than Tassadar, who's a playable hero. He has like a ranged attack move. But normal High Templar, like you have to actively make them use Psionic Storm. They don't use attacks otherwise. So I tend to just make those guys and turn them into Archons, aka Happy Cloudmen. But I don't know, we'll see. I've kind of been enjoying just using warp gates to drop in shit tons of zealots backed up by those Sentinel guys. That's actually been pretty cool. Zealots, I've kind of heard from like people who know better than I do, are considered a trash unit. I guess for their price, they do not have much survivability and they can't do a lot of damage, but I've been having fun with them. We will see whether I can continue to use Zealots if I have to switch it up to Immortals, which are far more expensive, but man, Immortals backed up by those guys with the shield boost thing would be really difficult for the enemy to deal with. But and basically we're just playing for time until I get Void Raids, and at which point I'll never build anything except Void Raids. Anyway, big relief to have that mission behind me. Glad you guys stuck around, those of you who are still here. When we come back next time, we will be heading for the Alterian Rift, the Celestial Array. See you guys then.